Hey guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Today I'm just going to quickly cover the new stuff that's been released with the version 1.3 beta. I'm not going to go through how to opt into public betas because when I did that in the version 1.2 video I made, that was where everyone clicked off. So clearly it was unnecessary. So we'll just get right into the new stuff that's been added. It's not nearly as much as was added in 1.2. And there's not really anything I can show on the map that much, but first things first, track pathfinding. It's now specific to each individual train. So rather than you setting up a line and it pathfinds and then every train on the line uses that track, each individual train will now choose the best track based on its speed. So if a train has a max speed of 350, it will opt for the 350 line, even if it's slightly longer than a, say, 60 kilometre line. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful or not, because it may end up just breaking stuff. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I typically run the same trains on the same line. I don't have a line with two different types of train on it, so it shouldn't make a difference for me, but we'll see how that rolls. The population layer has been overhauled. It's now much more accurate. I can show something for this one. Population layer. Doesn't show a great deal this far out, but if I were to zoom in to, say, I don't know, London, let's go with London, you'll now see there's blue. Blue didn't used to exist, and it definitely doesn't cover the parks. People do not live in the parks anymore, or on the river. So it's definitely more accurate as to where people are living, and how many people are living there. And there's barely anything on Heathrow, which is still good. I think it's done based off of the road nodes or something, so that's why it does look like there's some on Heathrow. It's based on the number of road nodes in the area and then also a population density map. The elevation system's been changed. That's a lot more noticeable out in Europe, I'll be honest, especially if you sort of head up towards Scandinavia. You don't really notice it in the UK, although I guess you would in Wales and Scotland. There's administrative regions. I think these might have always been in, but I've never looked at them before. But so it shows, I think it shows counties theoretically, but it also shows districts as you zoom in. So we've got the London boroughs, for example, are all shown separately and everything. So that shows the borders a bit better with the old system. There's a tag system. I don't know what the tags do. You can group items together. You can make your own tags. And so on. I don't know why you'd want to. I'm going to need to investigate this further, because I'm yet to work out what purpose they serve. The line drawing has been made more efficient. So it now uses, I think it said 6 times less VRAM. That's by line drawing we mean graphically rather than just actual train lines. So drawing the map itself is more efficient. It's being rolled out to different aspects of the game slowly over the next few updates. And path signals have been updated. So whereas before when you placed a signal, if I can find one of my old path signals, here we go, let's look at this one for example. You used to have another setting for how far to check, whether you only check as far as the next station or check to the next signal. Now it always checks as far as the next signal, or 200 kilometres, whichever's first. And trains stopped in stations will always assert their dominance on the track. Because apparently that didn't happen before. If a train was stopped, it might not count as occupying the track. Something has gone wrong with the trams. Never mind, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that will resolve itself. There was probably just a capacity issue somewhere else on the line. So that basically sums up what's come out in the first beta for 1.3. It's not quite as massive an overhaul as the 1.2 beta, and my world opened fine in it this time. I have not had to restart again, so that's always something good. So I hope you found this interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.